Why does your brain freeze when you speak English? Let's train your brain to speak with confidence. Now, let's get started.
Hello, my dear English learners, and welcome back to our English listening and speaking podcast. I'm Emily, and I'm so happy to learn English with you again today.
Hi everyone, I'm Mike. I'm very happy to be here too. Well, I'm happy when my English brain is working.
Your English brain is working, Mike. It just sometimes takes a little coffee break.
Exactly. Sometimes someone asks me a simple question in English, and my brain says, "Sorry, we are closed today."
That actually happens to many English learners. You may understand English very well, but when you need to speak, your mind suddenly goes blank.
Yes, I know the answer in my head. I can even hear the sentence in my brain. But when I open my mouth, nothing comes out.
And that is exactly what we are talking about today, why your brain freezes when you speak English.
Oh, that sounds very familiar. My brain has frozen so many times that I should probably keep it in the freezer.
Please do not freeze your brain, Mike. Today, we are going to understand why this happens and, more importantly, what you can do about it.
Great. So today we are going to rescue my frozen English brain.
Yes, and I believe you can improve. You do not need perfect English to speak English.
That is good news because perfect English is still hiding from me.
Before we begin, we want to wish you a wonderful day. We hope you and your family stay healthy, peaceful, and happy.
And we hope you feel more confident every day. Do not worry if your English is not perfect yet. Every small step is progress.
Today's lesson is called Why Your Brain Freezes When You Speak English. We will talk about common reasons this happens, useful speaking habits, and simple ways to stay calm.
We will also share some real situations. I have plenty of embarrassing English stories, so this lesson is going to be easy for me.
And we will practice useful expressions such as give me a moment, let me think, what I mean is, and I'm not sure how to say it.
Those are great because sometimes I need English just to explain why I cannot find my English.
Before we start, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share this lesson with friends who are learning English.
Your support helps us keep creating useful English lessons, and maybe one day, my brain will stop taking coffee breaks.
Let's begin with a simple question, Mike. Have you ever understood an English question but suddenly forgotten how to answer?
Many times. One time, someone asked me, "What do you do?" I knew the answer immediately. But instead of saying, "I work in an office," I said, "I am," or "I do," or "my work is." Then I stopped.
What happened next?
I smiled.
You smiled?
Yes, I gave the person my most confident smile. Unfortunately, the smile did not speak English.
That is funny, but it is also very common. When we feel nervous, our brain may have trouble finding words quickly.
So am I forgetting English?
Not necessarily. Sometimes the English is already in your memory. The problem is that you cannot retrieve it quickly when you are under pressure.
So the words are there, but they are hiding?
Exactly. Think of your brain like a library. You may have many English words inside, but when someone asks you a question, you suddenly need to find one book very quickly.
And my librarian is slow.
Sometimes, but you can train your brain to find those words faster.
How?
One important way is to stop trying to build every sentence from the beginning.
What do you mean?
Many learners think about grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and translation at the same time. That is a lot of work.
So my brain is doing 4 jobs at once.
Sometimes even more. You may think, what does this person mean? What do I want to say? What is the English word? Which grammar should I use? Is my pronunciation correct?
No wonder my brain wants a vacation.
Exactly, speaking becomes easier when some parts become automatic.
So I should practice common phrases instead of only studying individual words?
Yes, for example, instead of only learning the word think, learn the phrase, let me think about it.
Instead of only learning moment, learn, give me a moment.
Exactly, these phrases can come to you more naturally when you need them.
Let me try, give me a moment.
Good.
Give me a moment, my brain is opening.
Very good, now you sound more relaxed already.
I can feel my English librarian running.
Now it is your turn. Imagine someone asks you, "What did you do yesterday?" Do not worry about making a perfect answer. Just say one simple sentence.
You can answer aloud. You might say, I worked yesterday, or I stayed home and watched a movie.
Good. Notice that you do not need a long answer. One clear sentence is enough.
That is important. Sometimes I think I need to give a 5-minute speech when someone asks me one simple question.
Yes, trying to give a perfect, long answer can increase pressure.
So short answers can help my brain stay calm.
Exactly. Start small, then add more information.
For example, if someone asks, what do you do on weekends? I can say, I usually stay home.
Yes.
Then I can add, sometimes I meet my friends.
Perfect. 2 simple sentences are better than one complicated sentence that makes your brain freeze.
That sounds much easier.
Another reason people freeze is fear of mistakes.
Oh, I know that one. Sometimes I am about to speak, and I think, wait, what if my grammar is wrong?
Then you stop.
Yes, then I think, what if my pronunciation is wrong?
Then you stop again.
Then I think, what if they laugh?
And finally?
I say nothing, problem solved.
But the English problem is not solved.
True, I have successfully avoided speaking English.
The goal is not to avoid mistakes, the goal is to communicate.
So mistakes are part of speaking.
Yes. When you learn to ride a bicycle, you do not wait until you can ride perfectly before getting on the bicycle.
Otherwise, you would spend your whole life watching bicycles.
Exactly, speaking English works the same way. You need practice speaking, not only studying.
That makes sense, but what should I do when I forget a word?
Do not stop immediately, explain the idea in another way.
Can you give me an example?
Sure, imagine you forget the word umbrella. You can say, it is something I use when it rains.
That is useful, so I do not need to find the exact word.
Right, you can describe it, use a simpler word, or give an example.
Let me try. I forgot the word refrigerator. I can say, it is the cold machine in the kitchen where we keep food.
Excellent, that is communication.
And my brain did not freeze.
Exactly.
What if I need more time to answer?
Use a natural filler phrase. You can say, let me think, well, let me see, or that is a good question.
I like, that is a good question. It gives me extra time.
Yes, but make sure you eventually answer the question.
Right? I cannot say, that is a good question, for 10 minutes.
Probably not.
That is a good question. That is a good question. That is a good question.
Mike, your English brain is not frozen, it is avoiding the answer.
Fair enough.
Let's practice. I will ask you a simple question. What is your favorite place to relax?
Well, let me think. My favorite place to relax is my room.
Good, now add one more sentence.
I usually listen to music there.
Excellent, that was quick and natural.
I am surprised, nobody froze.
Now you can try. What is your favorite place to relax? Answer with 1 or 2 simple sentences.
You can pause the podcast and say your answer aloud. Do not worry about mistakes.
Another important point is translation. Many learners first create a sentence in their native language and then translate it into English.
I do that all the time.
Translation can be useful for learning, but during a real conversation, translating every sentence can make speaking slower.
So I should slowly train myself to think directly in simple English.
Yes, you can start with very small thoughts.
Like, I am tired, I need water, it is hot today.
Exactly, these simple thoughts help your brain connect ideas directly with English.
So I do not need to think, how do I translate this complicated sentence?
Right, start with easy English. Then slowly make your thoughts more detailed.
I like that. Easy English first, complicated English later.
Exactly.
But sometimes I know the grammar rules very well, and I still cannot speak.
That is normal. Knowing a grammar rule and using it quickly are different skills.
So studying grammar is not enough.
Correct, grammar study can help you understand how English works. Speaking practice helps you use it quickly.
Then I should practice speaking even when I am alone.
Absolutely, you can describe what you are doing.
For example, I am making coffee. I am washing a cup. I am looking for my phone.
Exactly. You can also tell yourself what you did earlier or what you plan to do later.
That sounds simple enough. I can practice while making breakfast.
Yes. You can turn normal moments into speaking practice.
My family may think I am talking to myself.
You can tell them you are practicing English.
Or I can say, I am having an important meeting with my English brain.
That works too.
Another problem is speaking too fast. When I get nervous, I speak faster.
Yes. Speaking faster does not always make you sound more fluent. Sometimes it makes it harder to think.
So I should slow down.
Yes, take a small breath, speak clearly, and allow yourself a little time.
Let me try. I am learning English, and I am becoming more confident.
Very good, you did not rush.
I almost rushed, but my English librarian told me to relax.
Your librarian is doing a great job today.
I think she deserves a promotion.
There is another useful habit, shadowing.
That sounds mysterious.
It is actually simple. Listen to a short English sentence and repeat it soon after the speaker.
So I copy the rhythm, pronunciation, and speed.
Yes, it helps your mouth become more comfortable with English patterns.
Can we practice one?
Of course, repeat this sentence. Let me think about that.
Let me think about that.
Good, now, I know what I want to say, but I need a moment.
I know what I want to say, but I need a moment.
Excellent, now try. I'm not sure how to say it in English.
I'm not sure how to say it in English.
Great, these sentences are useful because they help you continue a conversation when you need time.
I especially like, I'm not sure how to say it in English. It feels honest and natural.
Exactly, you do not have to pretend that you know every word.
That takes away some pressure.
It does. Remember, confidence does not mean knowing everything. Confidence means being willing to communicate even when you do not know everything.
That is a powerful idea.
Let's practice a longer conversation now. I will be a new friend, and you will answer naturally.
Okay, I am ready. Please do not ask me about quantum physics.
Do not worry, I will start simply. Hi, Mike, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Nice to meet you too. I'm from Vietnam.
Great, what do you like to do in your free time?
Well, let me think. I like listening to music and watching movies.
Nice, what kind of movies do you like?
I like comedies because they help me relax.
Good answer, now imagine you forget a word.
Okay, I like movies with people who make you laugh.
Perfect, you explained the idea without stopping the conversation.
So I do not need to panic when I forget a word.
Exactly, keep communicating.
I think that is one of the biggest lessons for me.
And for many learners, your goal is not to speak without mistakes. Your goal is to speak more easily, more clearly, and with more confidence.
I also learned that short sentences are okay.
Yes.
I can use phrases when I need time.
Yes.
I can describe a word when I forget it.
Exactly.
And I can practice thinking in simple English.
Excellent, you are already speaking more naturally.
Maybe my brain is finally out of the freezer.
I think it is warming up nicely.
Good. Please do not put it back in there.
Let's review what we learned today. We talked about why your brain may freeze when you speak English.
First, you may know English, but have trouble retrieving words quickly.
Second, you may be trying to translate, check grammar, and worry about pronunciation at the same time.
Third, fear of mistakes can make you stop speaking.
And fourth, trying to give long and perfect answers can create unnecessary pressure.
So what should we do?
Let's review some useful phrases. Repeat them after us.
Give me a moment.
Let me think about it.
Well, let me see.
That is a good question.
I'm not sure how to say it in English.
What I mean is,
Let me explain it another way.
I forgot the word, but it is something that,
I think,
in my opinion,
for me,
usually,
sometimes I.
These simple phrases can help you keep speaking instead of stopping completely.
And we also practice simple grammar. We use the present simple to talk about habits, like, I usually watch movies.
We use the past simple to talk about finished actions, such as I worked yesterday.
And we used simple future ideas when talking about plans, such as, I'm going to practice tonight.
Very good, but remember, grammar should support communication, not stop communication.
That sentence should be printed and put on my wall.
Maybe put it next to your English dictionary.
My dictionary is already bigger than my kitchen.
Then you definitely have enough words. Now you need to use them.
That is a good reminder.
Let's finish with one short conversation. Mike, what do you do when you feel nervous speaking English?
First, I take a breath and slow down. Then I use a simple phrase like, let me think.
What if you forget a word?
I try to describe it instead of stopping. I can also use a simpler word.
What if you make a grammar mistake?
I keep speaking. I can correct myself if I notice the mistake, but I do not stop the whole conversation.
Excellent. And what will you do every day?
I will listen to English, repeat useful sentences, and speak aloud for a few minutes.
That is a great plan.
And I will try not to translate every sentence in my head.
Exactly. Start with simple English thoughts and let your brain become more comfortable.
And if my brain freezes?
Take a breath, use a simple phrase, and start again.
That sounds much better than staring at someone with a big smile.
Although your smile is very friendly.
Thank you, my smile is fluent.
And now your English is becoming more fluent too.
I like that.
Now it is your turn, think about your own experience. When does your English brain usually freeze? Is it when you meet new people, answer questions, speak on the phone, or talk in front of a group?
Choose one situation and describe it in English. You can use simple sentences. You can pause the podcast and practice speaking aloud.
You can start with, I usually feel nervous when, and then finish the sentence with your own idea.
For example, I usually feel nervous when I speak English with new people.
Very good, then add, but I am trying to.
But I am trying to speak more slowly and confidently.
Excellent, that is exactly the kind of practice we want you to do.
One small sentence at a time.
One small sentence at a time, that is how confidence grows.
And if I make a mistake?
Keep going, mistakes are a normal part of learning.
If I forget a word?
Describe it or use an easier word.
If I need more time?
Say, give me a moment, or let me think.
And if my brain freezes completely?
Take a breath, smile, and start with one simple sentence.
I think I can do that.
I know you can, and if you practice a little every day, speaking will become easier.
Thank you for learning with us today. I hope you feel less afraid of those frozen English moments.
And well done for staying with us and practicing. Listening is important, but speaking is also a skill that grows through practice.
So please speak English even if your sentences are simple.
Yes, do not wait until you feel completely ready. Start with what you know and build from there.
Your English does not have to be perfect to be useful.
Exactly, be patient with yourself, keep practicing, and trust your progress.
And please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with your friends who are learning English.
Your support gives us motivation to create more useful listening and speaking lessons for you.
We hope you and your family have a happy, peaceful, healthy, and energetic day.
Thank you so much for learning with us. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in your English.
And remember, if your brain freezes, give it a moment, it is still learning.
Take care, everyone. We will see you in the next lesson.
Bye, everyone.